We've still got a lot more to do. And although we got a lot of work done in the last video, I was a little lazy and I missed out a few vital parts that I need to make sure I do today. But who can blame me? I am no mechanic and I don't claim to be, but that's why this repair has been one of the hardest I've ever had to do. If I want my repair to last, then we've got to do all the little things like this. Here you can see where the new rear quarter meets the sill, and on all the OEM parts there's like a bit of sealer which runs around where each panel meets a new panel, if that makes sense. This is to stop any water or anything else getting in between the gaps of the panels, then causing it to corrode or rust away. So now it's up to me to try and get this as neat as possible. Off to a bit of a bad start, but I'm sure we can redeem it. There was a lot of other things that we did to prevent rust, like using weld-through primer before welding the new panels to the car. And probably one of the most vital places where it gets the most dirt and wet is under the wheel arch. So I'm going to make sure I pay special attention to that area. Well, Matt, you've successfully made that look rubbish. How rude of you. Actually, you're kind of right. It does look a bit of a mess at the minute, but I'm sure when this is all painted up, it won't look too bad. All of this sealant is going to be covered up by a side skirt, and regardless of whether it looks rubbish or not, it's doing its job. And the part that you are probably going to see is this part here, and I don't think it looks too far off the OEM side. But now I really am in a predicament because I want to put this car back together, but the more I put it back together, the more work the body shop's going to have to do stripping it apart again to paint it all. The body shop are going to be doing things like neating up the join there, neating up the join here, doing the bead of Sikaflex down the roof and making it look nice and OEM, sorting out all the dents on the driver's side like here, here and up here as well. And last but not least, they're going to be painting it, and this car's going to be painted a completely different colour. So they need everything really as stripped apart as possible. And that's the exact opposite to what I'm going to be doing. So I'm sorry.